Kid-sized buoy, yes, good question, thank you. Once you start off swimming, you'll use the regular size buoy, and eventually we're going to get you to a smaller buoy, and then we're going to take the buoy away. So you'll be doing your pulling with your ankle bands only. Yeah. Therefore, you're going to be forced to learn to be really taut. So you're going to have to try and hold your heels up to the surface, because you put that buoy on. Come on, guys, that's like wearing 2 wetsuits almost sometimes. So it floats you up. We want to be able to teach you to hold your body tautly without a buoy. So we'll break you down to a smaller buoy, and then we'll take the buoy away and put those ankle bands. These things. What's that?
Why do you use it in the first place?
The buoy?
Yeah.
Because I think the buoy helps, one, it subsidizes, and most of us are not, there's no one in this room, since you're not in the 20 minutes yet, that swim well enough to swim without it initially. And we want to teach good mechanics from the very beginning. So a pull buoy subsidizes, you get your snorkel on, it's easy to swim with the buoy on, right? Put that snorkel on and just swim really well. You'll start to see the progression in about a week and a half when we start removing buoys. Sarah swims with us, another professional triathlete. Question?
Yeah, it's sort of related to the paddles, but involved in the hand. How far apart should the fingers be when you're doing the catch?
Good question. How far apart should your fingers be when you're doing the catch? Reasonably insignificant. What's the 2 most important things in swimming? Tautness and alignment. Things like how far your hands should be, these are, I call them the little minuscule things of swimming. There are usually 2 or 3 things that account for the foundation of anything we do. Anything. 2 or 3 things usually account for 90% of success, and then there's all this minutia that accounts for 10% or so. This is one of the minutia items, but it gets talked about a lot. So here's the answer. Comfortable. Not tight, not cupped, and not wide-webbed. Right here, that's it. But firm. This is a firm paddle right here. It's not... Any more questions?
When you were kicking and you said your toes should be touching,
Yes.
should that be, I do that a lot in a race, and I thought it's that my hips aren't wide enough, so I put my legs further out. Because I'm kicking my feet all the time, and it was bugging me.
Yeah. Turn your toes in, and if they touch, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's okay?
It's okay. Yes.
An equipment question.
Yes.
What about wetsuits? I know we've talked about cool stuff. What is the best way to decide on what kind of wetsuit?
I love this question because I planted it. Because I knew I was going to forget to ask to talk about it. I appreciate it. Wetsuits. How many of us here don't wear wetsuits?
In the ocean.
Just a few. Okay, so all of you guys are just in the ocean, David. You have a favorite brand?
Here.
Tier? Are you sponsored by Tier? Yeah. Okay. You're not going to like the answer. But I told you from the very beginning, I put the disclaimer out there, very direct. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the brand. In fact, I wish you can shut your eyes and not know the brand or the label. And here's why. As we all have different fingerprints, different body types, we have different positions, different ways that we... It's getting...
I'm totally okay, just mildly embarrassed.
That was probably supposed to be my chair right there. Are you okay?
She's good.
Chair's no good anymore.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How do you lose weight? No, I'm just kidding. Swims
Topic number 6, nutrition.
What was the question again?
The question was on what wetsuit should I purchase or should I use? And I wish you guys, number one, I'm personally agnostic to brands. I don't have an opinion on any one particular brand. But just as we have different thumbprints, different faces, we have different stroke types. And we have different flaws within our strokes. Many of the wetsuits have panelings in different areas, you've noticed. And they all sell their own little marketing gimmick, whatever it may be. Excuse it for Tier, whoever it is. We're better because we're padded here, or we're padded there, whatever it may be. It's all promotional stuff, and it's fantastic. In general, most people benefit. We've tested a lot of wetsuits on people, and here's the common denominator of what I've found. There is no single manufacturer or brand that stands out over any other brand. It's very, very individual. So here's what that means. If I were to race and I would have to purchase a wetsuit, okay? And it was really important for me to have a fast wetsuit. And I don't know what the policy is at TriLabs or most triathlon stores. I would get whatever brand you choose, and I'd go swim 5 100s, 10 seconds rest, 80% effort, half Ironman or Ironman pace. Get somebody to time you. And you record it. Take that wetsuit off. I'd go get wetsuit number 2. 5 100s, 10 seconds rest, 80% effort, and so on. And I would test as many brands as you can, even the different levels of brands, the $200 suit, the $600 suit, and the new $1,200 tier suit. And here's what, yes?
There's a reason though. I find that whenever the material is lighter,
Yes.
under the
The
where the
armpit.
lats are, it's just, you know how you swim with the
Yes.
wetsuit, you end up being really sore.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I gotta say, if the wetsuit is like the tier wetsuit and it's here, it's less stiff, like, how'd you say, thick?
Yes.
Thick. You can
More
get a better
flexible.
reach and then you don't get as much pain in your shoulders.
She's absolutely 100% right, and it's wonderful. And some other wetsuits have that criteria also. But here the question comes. In the testing we've done, here's what we found. I'll give you one specific test as an example. And it's a good variance, though. It's one test that we did, I just did a few months ago. One, and I wouldn't name the brands. One guy wore Model X, and he swam his 5 100s, time 1 minute and 40 seconds per 100, average. And then we went and put on Model Y. He swam 1 minute and 29 seconds per 100, average. An 11-second spread. If you're swimming on an Ironman that's 42 100s, times 11 seconds, that's approximately 460 seconds. That's 12 minutes. 12 minutes just by having the right wetsuit. And the wetsuit that was faster for him was the cheaper one. For him. For Mags, that particular wetsuit may be best for her. For Wes, it might be a different one. For each person, it might be a different product. So if you can shut your eyes to brands and don't read any of the marketing gimmicks, and test as many as you can, and that's the test to do, you'll find the right wetsuit for you.
From a psychology aspect, you think the wetsuit makes you look hot, that's a plus.
There's an LA guy for you. Absolutely. Okay.
Comes in a briefcase.
Let's, yes.
Quick question. Have you done any studies with sleeveless versus full length?
I haven't done any studies with sleeveless versus full length, but what I've found in my observations, and others have told me this, unless the sleeveless wetsuit fits really well, water gets inside and then it starts pooling, and it sort of mitigates the wetsuit because you're bagging along all this extra water with you, for some people. So, so we talked about stroke length, stroke rate, distance per stroke, strokes across the pool, we addressed all those things. We did talk about that rotation and the catch-up swimming, all right? Catch-up. Oh, that's my favorite one, guys. I had to write this big because I was going to wear my contacts and I said, forget it. When I have my contacts and I can't see close. You know what this says? Drills. Drills. And what does it say right below it? No. Don't do them. Don't do them. And I know this is going to go counter to, and I apologize in advance. All of your coaches, if you live in LA, the coaches that are coaching in this town have you kicking on your sides, and it's turn the camera off.
Okay. You serious?
I'm joking.
You are joking. Okay.
It's